gods above. Pontiff Jorg, father to our flock, was as the sacred flame unto us, scattering the shadows cast along our path. And we shall tell his story for generations to come.
Your Holiness.
This cannot be.
The sacred flame itself wavers in sadness this day. We may never fully comprehend what we've lost.
We meet again, Deputy.
I wanted to speak with you since you discovered the scene. Did you take note of anything unusual?
Let me think. No, not a thing.
We both know that's not true, Temenos. Reflect on what the dear Pontiff would think of your lies. We, the Sacred Guard, are an independent investigative body within the Church. One that has long upheld order and peace within the Church's purview. The Pontiff set up the Inquisition so that he could participate in that process. But now he's gone. Perhaps it's time you got to proselytizing.
Have you anything useful to say, or have you simply come to crow at me? Is it not the duty of the Sacred Guard to protect the Church's influential members? Is the onus not, therefore, on you?
Heel, pup. You're still playing the Pontiff's loyal hound, I see.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have other matters to look into. To the library with us, Crick.
You sicken me, Temenos.
Well, that's pretty rude. And I guess the chapter 1 thing where Bob here is continuing to go onward. I love how Streamlabs is just showing that as like the most recent 2 messages, taking everything out of context.
Why did you feel the need to provoke her, Temenos?
I was merely pointing out the facts.
By lying? You said you didn't notice anything at the cathedral.
I'd like to say that was born of simple expedience. They may be your compatriots, Crick, but they are not to be trusted. So, did you do as I asked?
Well, I asked everyone who would have been in the cathedral that night. But not a soul saw anyone suspicious.
Which begs the question of how the Sacred Guard found out.
Temenos? Wait, that's the book of scripture we found at the cathedral!
Lower your voice, Crick. This was a parting gift from the Pontiff. We cannot be shouting about it from the rooftops.
Is it of any significance?
It looks like any other book. Oh. There's a note between the pages.
Soon a night shall fall.
What does it mean?
I've not a clue. But it's clearly of grave importance. Ah, if it isn't the Sacred Guard, do you still have need of us?
Crick, you've been reassigned.
Understood.
You'll be informed of the location later. Pack your belongings. I've no need of you, Hound.
Reassigned as quickly as you were recruited. It was a short and beautiful friendship, Crick.
It was hardly budding, Temenos.
I see you won't be taken in.
We weren't in each other's company long. But I believe I see what His Holiness saw in you. Why you were chosen.
It was an honor, Crick.
What will you do now?
I think I shall set off on a journey.
A journey?
Indeed, to find the one who murdered the Pontiff. I have a hunch, you see. And well, doubt is what I do.
Take care of yourself, Temenos. I must take my leave.
First, I must meet with Lucian, the theologian. The one who was with the Pontiff, and thus is now of great interest to me. His Holiness concerned himself with the movements of the heretics while alive. So an interrogation of Lucian may be in order. Though I cannot help but wonder. The Pontiff left that note in the scripture. He knew his own death was nigh. And soon night shall fall. I must divine the truth behind those words.
Temenos. I heard the news that you're leaving the village.
Forgive me for not saying farewell, Mint. This is to be a journey of healing. I must mend my broken heart. Or so I'd like you to believe.
'Tis impossible to know what goes on in that mind of yours. But I know you'll conduct yourself well. I shall miss your orations of the history, Temenos. Farewell.
Farewell, Mint.
Please, keep in touch. If you'd like, that is.
Temenos leaves the city, determined to get to the bottom of the Pontiff's murder. Soon night shall fall. Phrase found at the scene of the murder echoes in his head. It is his duty, as nobody expects the Spanish Inquisitor, to shine the sacred flame's light upon the truth, come what may. Alright, Temenos the Cleric, Chapter 1 end. We now have every traveler recruited. All Chapter 1's done. Only took me like 3 weeks after this game came out.
The sacred flame shall light our path. Probably.
Probably. Party is full. Would you like to... I'll figure out my party sometime later now that I have, like, everybody added to the party. There we go. Maybe I'll figure out, like, a proper party setup and stuff then. for now, I'll probably just try to get secondary jobs and stuff. Yeah, Flame Church Cathedral. So here's an unmapped territory. So in terms of jobs, let's see here. Yeah, there's a bunch of thingamabobs there. Let me see here. So we've unlocked Apothecary, Thief, and Inventor, and Warrior. Yeah, and Warrior there. So I should go around getting the others now, I think. I think I still have that one tab open. Is this the right tab? Yeah, how to get secondary jobs. So I got Warrior at Psy. Dancer is at Wellgrove in the Leaflands. Licenses for the Dancer job can be acquired from the Dancer Guild located on the northern side of Wellgrove. This is not telling me, like, the actual way to get there. This must be, like, a different tab than I had before, but it's showing, like, where generally on the map it is. Wait, but I don't recognize this area. Be acquired from the Dancer Guild located on the northern side of Wellgrove at the top of the stairs. But where the heck is that? Like, you what? I'm confused. I have an image showing part of the map, but like, but yeah. Wait. Okay, well, I guess that showed up at least, but I guess I just missed it by a smidge. But yeah, I guess that's what Streamlabs is being like today. When I was streaming last night, there was somebody that stopped in that was like, hey, how's it going? And, you know, sometimes when things have been quiet for a little while and I'm really focused on the game, sometimes I won't notice, like, a single new message there. And I missed it by, like, 8 minutes, and, like, according to the timestamps that were by it. So by the time that I responded to it, I don't think they were there anymore, and it's like, oh. Oops. So that's the thing that happened. I have no idea where the heck this thingamabob is on the map. So that doesn't really help me. Wellgrove Leaflands. Yeah, I could have sworn that this was the tab that I was using before, and it told me, like, the way to actually get there. So maybe I'll just look up Wellgrove, or I can just go around getting to all the places where, you know, chapter 2s are and stuff. Yeah, I was playing some Assassin's Creed Origins the last stream. Hope things are going well today, super hyper. That was indeed the game of last stream. I'm trying to wrap that up. I probably only have like 1 or 2 streams left, and then I should be done with that for good. And I have been enjoying the game. I'm not saying that as if like, man, I can't wait to be done with that. I hate it so much. It's just I have so many things going on around here at once. Because in terms of that, I guess there's all the things here. I don't see Wellgrove around here. Yeah. And any of the unmapped places, Crackridge. Well, it says Wellgrove Leaflands, which implies that it's somewhere like around. Wait. Looking at the map here, I don't have this area mapped out, and here in this image they do. It matches up with like this over here, it looks like, I think, maybe. Then if this, because I see like a little smidge of Cropdale, and the, yeah. Alright, I figured out where on the map this is. Wellgrove is like somewhere here from this image that I'm seeing. Which means that I would need to go here and around and then down and like here. Something or other. Let's make the journey. I should be strong enough to make the trek. Let's see here. Okay, let me just move my 3DS stuff off of here, and then let's, you know, split that like that so that the camera can go down slightly farther, because a doogie is currently like that. So, you know, may as well properly adjust the doogie cam accordingly. And all that. It'll be safer to go during the day, so I'll go during the... Oh, I should probably save first. Well, I should probably... There'll be a save thing, like, right out here anyway, right? There often is save thingamabobs out and about here. There's no way I'd get a game over here and then go right back to Temenos' thing. Okay, there we go. I passed the 16-hour mark. Including, like, side grinding there, but still. And only just now completing the final chapter 1. Alright, we're going south. Alright, if you stream Mario Kart 8 DLC in the middle of the week, should be able to join, especially if it's after like 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I was thinking that I might just, that might end up being a thing that I do, but like I should properly schedule a day rather than just randomly doing it at some point. Also, did that show up? And alright, well, hopefully it showed up on the thingamabob there. And then from here, I go west, I'm fairly certain. Must well be the case. Yeah, we were chatting about it a little smidge earlier in the stream where I was like, maybe I'll do the last little smidge of Kirby before that point, or maybe a little smidge of Minecraft that I need to do some mining in to stock up on iron before the last couple episodes that I'm going to need to do. Difficulty of having a weekend job, yeah, understandable there.
Out of my way.
Oh, it's one of these guys. Oh, speaking of stuff that I did off camera, I've captured some more guys. Is the case. From places that I went around killing baddies and stuff. So if I just press Y, like, yeah. So I have a giant boar, kingfisher, scissor crab, ocean lizardman, desert ape, sandworm. What do you do again? Spit sand. I don't actually know what that does. We'll find out in a little bit. But yeah, all your friends will play on Saturday nights at like 9 p.m. We're just got home from work. Yeah. Doesn't quite work out schedule-wise. Oh, it's rainy here and stuff. So, yeah, from here I believe we go south and then west, and then we should be at Wellgrove, I believe. Wait. No, this is not a way to go there. If I unlock a dungeon like this, can I just go back to it at any given time? Altar of the Lady of Grace. It doesn't show a danger level, which implies that's not a dungeon. This looks like one of the places that you'd get a secondary job in Octopath Traveler 1, except on steroids. What did I just discover here? Examine. When the chosen dancer appears, I shall bestow power upon them. So this is where you get, like, ultimate weapons, or, like, the dancer ultimate weapon, then? Do I need to just have Agnia in my party, or do I need to have Agnia's story done, or some other thing thingamabob with Agnia, and then I come here and then I get, like, ultimate weapon? Maybe. Oh, jeez. That is a whole lot of wool from that. Yeah, I should establish some more auto farms in my setup that I've got going on. I'll do it eventually. But right now, my priority is just, you know, get through the first half here, put it on hold. Even getting through, like, the last little smidges of the first half has been kind of on hold with, like, the insane game situation here.
I shall be your opponent.
Well, I can let you know there, but right now it kind of goes against the story that I'm trying to tell along the side, so it's not really an option for me at the moment. Alright, as cool as the music is, I gotta head on out of here. Oh, well. Guard shield. So, like, yeah. Let's slap that on. But yeah, so I guess that's not a dungeon, but just like a ultimate weapon place. Also, can I? No, I can't fast travel to it. Okay. I was just curious there. Eastern Wellgrove Trail. Yeah, I've definitely got to be getting close to Wellgrove. Off to bed for you. All right, I do appreciate you stopping by and hanging out, Jake Frost. And for that resub there, I hope you have an awesome rest of the night there and that all the studies go swimmingly. Yeah, I think it's just west from here. Ow, why am I allergic to saying bye? Holy crap. My nose just randomly started acting up. Ooh, what's this? Wink. Magus knife. I'll give that to somebody when I know for sure what kind of secondary jobs I'm going with. Like, maybe I'll leave Ochette as a hunter thief, or maybe she'll be something else. I don't know. We'll see. And look, we identify weaknesses as we go whenever we have Oswald. So it is handy to have him in the party for that reason. You know, it's quite handy dandy. How the heck do I get up there? I guess around this way then. Ooh, and then around like this. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh yeah, oh, there's a chest under the bridge. When I was grinding between sessions, I brought Particio in the party because I figured that he can use Arrow of Fortune and then farm a bunch of job points. I never actually checked how many I got from that. So, like, my other characters, wow. about the same. I guess because I've been using these ones in my party a bit longer, and then, you know, spamming Arrow of Fortune with him. I'll have a proper look at that later. You have... Wait, I know you have the current storyline and Peculiar Potions to be uploaded in 2 groups. Are those groups... Wait, 2 parts of Season 1 or 2 different seasons? Will there be more seasons? Wait, I don't understand the question. I have 2 halves of the story planned. Like, I'm planning 2 seasons for main story stuff. If I do anything past that, it won't follow the same story anymore. I have it planned out to be, like, split into 2 halves, and episode 30 is gonna be, like, the end of the first half, and there will be a second half. And if I do continue with anything past that point, it won't be the same story anymore. One idea that I was humoring when I think this is when I was streaming Metroid Prime, I was talking about this. Not Metroid Prime Remastered that came out recently, but like Metroid Prime, the original game that I was playing last year. I was talking a little bit about this, because these plans have been planned out for quite some time. So, about a year ago, I remember I was chatting about this on stream, where I was thinking that one day I would love to do a modded Minecraft series. Like, I loved playing modded Minecraft way back when and stuff. I think that'd be really fun to do one day in the far future. So it is possible that maybe after I wrap up, like, the story, both Season 1 and Season 2 of Peculiar Potions, that sometime down the line I would do a modded series. And then, like, my story with Peculiar Potions is a more serious kind of story that has, like, some more deep implications and stuff. So I feel like if I tried to do another more serious story, that it just wouldn't really fit at that point. Plus, I'm not exactly much of a story writer, so I don't feel like, you know, I'd be able to do anything better. I wouldn't be able to try and one-up what I've already done there before. So I feel like if I did a modded series, I'd love to just do, like, a silly story at that point, you know? So if there was, like, a Season 3 of Minecraft stuff, maybe it would be mod, maybe I'd start a new adventure, and then just do, like, a sillier story instead. Like, have a whole bunch of nerds around the community and server just, like, playing weird different niche roles, like a weird game of D&D, and then just, like, casually go through it and, like, laugh along the way, and just come up with, like, some really simple, silly, generic kind of plot, like, defeat the evil wizard, or something like that, and all kinds of shenanigans happen along the way. Something like that. I'd be open to doing something like that. So, if there is any more story stuff that happens after Season 2 of Peculiar Potions, it'll probably just be something silly at that point, you know, and maybe like a modded series. Yeah, I was about, you mean after that story is done, will there be a Season 2? Well, I'm planning on it being like Season 1 and Season 2 for the 2 halves here anyway, just because, like, that helps me cut things up more reasonably, and because it'll work for, like, 2 different seasons story-wise anyway, with the way that I'm gonna leave it off on episode 30. So, and that'll be it for, like, story of Peculiar Potions. If I feel like doing some more just for fun, it'd just be, like, purely for fun, and I don't think I'd expand the story at all from there. Like, unless I drastically restructure the story, but I feel like that would, like, draw it out a little bit much, so I might not, but we'll see there. But yeah, so there's that. Maybe a Season 2 where your character discovers her civilization joins the economy. You just mean, like, stuff after the main story there, maybe. Maybe. Absolutely be down for mod as well. Have to try the Create mod. I've never heard of the Create mod before. That one I have not heard of. This is the guild right here. What am I doing? I do not refuse those who come, nor pursue those who leave. That is the rule of my class. Hermes was treated the same way. She came seeking my guidance, and so I gave it. And when she could dance on her own 2 feet, she left the nest. I shall assist you as a fellow dancer, but it must be your devotion to the art that drives you forward. Dancer license, sweet! Yeah, and then for license 2, one look can tell you all you need to know about a dancer, right down to how they train and what their dreams are. So let's see what you can do. Show me something awe-inspiring, and I will gladly give you a dancer license. Requirements: Masters of Divine, Dancer's Divine Skill, huh? Great mod is like the old mods from Tekkit, except it has built-in tutorials and everything is in the world, no inventories like furnaces. I don't know what inventories like furnaces means. It's absolutely amazing. I remember playing old school Tekkit. That was wacky days, especially considering how busted Equivalent Exchange was, you know. Dancing with a partner is much harder than doing it alone. Show me what 2 master dancers are capable of, and I'll give you another license. Masters of Dancers Divine Skill 0 to 2, with this being a 1 for there. Alright. Complete the tasks I lay before you, and I shall give you another dancer license. It is proof that you are a student of my class. Equip it if you ever wish to use a dancer's skills. The number of licenses you obtain depends solely on your devotion to the art. Legendary Arms. Skill is important to one's success, but so is luck. In this world, there is a mysterious vest said to bring good fortune to whoever wears it. That vest has been passed down within a reputable family in Cotton Creek for generations. I hear it is now in the possession of a young descendant of that line. Unfortunately, she has been diagnosed with a grave illness, the Big Dumb. I wish there was some way to help her, as luck alone will not see her well. So I do that there. Think like this, you can build windmills that actually rotate to power a rotating shaft that can then spin a conveyor belt. Everything's connected in the world. That sounds really cool, but also like really lag-inducing at the same time. Shrine of Ulsteras is famous for honoring the goddess Sealtike. I don't know. Also, I initially read that as UI Stera in my head. Like, blame my game design classes, I guess. I've heard there is another altar to the Lady of Grace hidden somewhere in the Leaflands. Rumor has it that Sealtike will grant the dancer who finds that shrine a special power. I found it! I searched high and low for it when I was young. I found it! It can be found on the Northern Wellgrove Trail, but alas, my search is fruitless. Supposedly only the chosen dancer will be able to locate it. I may not have received Sealtike's blessing, but perhaps your luck will be different. But I found it! I did actually find it! Do I only need Agnia and then I can just get a thing there? Or do I need to do a bunch of stuff with her? Where can I switch my party around and stuff? Has a dependency mod that actually makes it run really smooth. Server side, frame rate side, depends on how much is on screen, but server side stays smooth. My friend has had a server with a mod on it. Huh. So it works not half bad then. Mods that I'd want to run would probably be things like Mechanism would be like a really big one. Probably just include like a bunch of science and magic mods like I'm used to playing with back when. Yeah, and look at my lower level party out here and stuff. So maybe do this and then I'll see what happens over there. Lava generator filling buckets that were sent on conveyor belts, mechanical arms that fueled steam engine boilers around about 8 steam engine boilers. It was maybe 40 FPS in that room. Huh. It's not that bad then. I'm gonna check that thing again. Is what I'm gonna do. And see what happens if I have Agni in my party. Because I'm curious here. I'm just gonna set it to day so it's a little bit safer in Gotham. You know. Wait, do I have to go all the way around to get down there anyway? Oh, no, I can just kind of go here. We A-okay there. Because, yeah, I'm curious. Do I need to do a bunch of stuff with Agnia first, or can I just go ahead and get whatever the thingamabob is here? Look at that. Weakness is identified. You love to see it, man. Crap. Great news about Create is that it's one of the few tech-focused mods that is actually in modern version of Minecraft mod is in like 1.18. Okay. It's more recent stuff there. It'll still take me a long time before I ever even wrap up Peculiar Potion, so I'm sure a lot of other things will become modernized before that point, you know? Will be the case, a lot of other spicy mods. Because my goodness, it's gonna take me, at the end of the day, like a year and a half here to just get through part 1 of the story. So all in all, what's it gonna be, like 3 years? I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here, so maybe more than that. Ah, man. And it's funny, I've already had these plans for like 2-ish years because I was planning it out for like half a year in advance before I even started the series. Like I wanted to get a rough idea of what I was gonna do before that point. Okay, so here, it was this. Yeah, so if I check out what's going on here. Also, Lady of Grace was something that I was seeing recently for another series being Assassin's Creed Origins, and it's what I named one of the parts there because it was one of the mission names. Chosen Dancer. Onto thee, I grant new power. Huh? Agnia learned the EX skill Windy Refrain. So you come here for EX skills, huh? I think the main build might be done. It's just figuring out, like, editing the last few episodes and, you know, figuring out exactly how I'm gonna structure them and stuff. Let's see here. So, like, 18 SP, deal wind-based damage to all foes and cause your allies to act first on the next turn. Huh. By meeting certain requirements. Gotcha. Huh. Huh. Intriguing. Yeah, so I guess now I'll go for the next job then. Yeah, we have Dancer unlocked now, which is pretty cool. So what's next here? So we have Warrior, we have Dancer. Thief, I got that one, I found it. Bonus requirements, no, I'm not looking for that. Scholar. Western Winterbloom Snows, Winterlands. Licenses for the scholar job can be acquired from the Scholar Guild located at the top of the stairs in Western Winterbloom Snows. This area can be accessed the quickest by first traveling to Winterbloom and the Winterlands and taking the west exit. So, like... But yeah, don't be trapping anyone's bases there. Oh, and I can't even fast travel to Winterbloom right now. Western Winterbloom Snows. So somewhere around there, and there's also a Scent of Commerce thing there. So maybe I travel here and then I go north? Might be the quickest, it looks like. Well, I go east and then I go north. Let's get to Winterbloom and see what we can do.